So Warhammer 40K has a new entry coming up in its gaming series. The Warhammer universe is pretty awesome. I love it. I even started reading some of the books, the Horus Heresy and all that. But Darktide is a new FPS type entry that it has, using a modified version of the Vermintide engine, with the exception of you can jump and you can switch between ranged and melee, which in Vermintide, I remember it being vaguely that you were locked into either melee or ranged, and jumping was, trying at best, even if it had it. I don't think it had it, which is why I drifted away. But let's take a look at this one. Now you can make up to 5 operatives. There's backstories you can develop for each one. I made my namesake here when the servers kept kicking me out. I was crashing. The queues were just amazing. But what we want to do first, before we get into all of these character building options, let's take a look at the settings so you can actually see who you've been gaming with. Oh, look at this. So you can also see who you played with previously. So that's awesome. So finding people to play with shouldn't be that big of a deal in this game. All right, let's go ahead and check out options, interface. Good. Audio. All right, so I love it when they separate the volumes. I love that. I'm going to say that every single time I see it because I don't think enough developers do that. And then it has voice chat or Vox chat. I think it's like proximity chat, because you do notice even in the pre-canned sayings that the people do, you do notice the difference when you have your back turned to them, but it's either on or off. There is no push to talk, so I think they're going to change that. This is just a beta, so some things still will change. All right, field of view. Let's crank the field of view up just a little. All right, 1440K. VSync is always off. NVIDIA Reflex is good. Set my frame rate to 60. You can have it higher if you like. Ray tracing preset is on. Do I want to turn on ray tracing? I'm going to turn on ray tracing. Let's do high and extreme. Okay, there we go. And then let's see. Ooh, screen space reflections. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to put it on high anyway. All right, and then everything else, these aren't normally at 100%. I just did that. 100% and 60, I did that myself. All right, so keybinds. Now, this game will have controller support and mouse and keyboard because it will be available on all next-gen consoles. So there you go. Standard stuff. Hold the crouch, stationary dodge, forward control. Oh, there you go. Controller look sensitivity and everything. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to create a new character. All right, so I think I made a preacher. I haven't made a big guy here. So I've made a veteran sharpshooter. Got to make one for every occasion. I've made a zealot preacher and a psyker psychokinetic. So now, and by the way, you can't make this particular, like that guy, you can't make them in the character builder, which is kind of sad. All right, so Ogryns. Ogryns are massive, powerful abhumans, often used as shock troops for the Astra Militarum. They are strong and loyal, but have limited intelligence. All right, so let's see what we can do. Let's see. This guy looks amazing. Look at him. All right, so ferocious, bone-crushing, and dim-witted. So you can scroll down and see that there are several different abilities and options that you can use. Throw an entire box of grenades. Oh, I like that. I definitely want to try that. Oh, grenader gauntlets. Ooh. Okay, so all the characters you make, they have a backstory from like what planet they came from, and I'm not sure the meta behind this, but I do know it does affect your customization. Like certain skin tones and eye colors only come from certain planets, and then I think you get options later. But I don't know if there's like a deeper meaning, like you get more points towards using your, strength or more charisma. I'm not sure if that's even a thing yet, but it could be. All right, so let's see. Okay, this seems like a religious, it's named Crucius, so that's a religious place. We don't want that. Resources, low population. We don't want that. Hardworking. I like that. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know that one. A naval depot. famous for the, ooh, I like that just because it's not there anymore. That's awesome that they showed the little blown up planet. Okay, there we go. A small, grim mining world for its hellish conditions, which produce a famously hardy and dour pot. Let's do that. Let's do Mornax. All right, so then I'm going to, I'm going to do Mind Thrall. So this is what our childhood's going to be. We have the Tunnel Sentry. It's dangerous to work alone. I don't like this. Like crippling injuries or death are all too common. So I don't know if that's going to give you like a impairment. Well, we can do that. He's a big guy. Let's do that. And then you can do Growing Up, Miners Guild, Enlisted, Forged by Toil, Local Fighter. So Outcast, Strong Arm. Okay. Okay, let's do Strong Arm. All right, so we're going to do that for part of his backstory. Defining moment. Ooh, what's this? Warpstone. Warp travel is notoriously dangerous, and even routine trips can be temperamental. Losing months, years, and decades, or even centuries during a warp is not uncommon, especially when the warp. So have I been touched by the warp? Or was I part of a station massacre? Or did I work at a mine and there was an accident? Let's do Warp Storm. I don't know. I like the idea of that. Look at that guy. Look at this guy. This guy's a bruiser right here. This guy's a bruiser. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the face. So whatever planet I picked, you can... Yeah, like here, if you came from Cadia, you could have these colors eyes. And again, I don't know if it goes deeper, but let's do eye color. We're going to make them just regular. He's a bruiser. You're not going to spend a lot of time looking. Oh, okay. I don't think you're going to spend a lot of time. Yeah, I like this guy. I like him even more. All right, so we're going to do that. And let's see, hairstyles. Do they have hair? Why does he look like that guy from like Bugs Bunny? Oh, is that a mohawk? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the mohawk. I'm gonna do it gray. He's like I've been battle hardened for years. So we're gonna go for that. Now, do we want? I like that. I don't even think I want to see I didn't want to see the rest, but this is Rock and Stone. Why does this remind me of? Yeah, okay, you know, we're not talking about that game. All right, so no facial tattoos, no body tattoos, no scars. He's a legit guy, and we're going to make him as tall as humanly possible. All right, so let's see his voice.
Strange life, not part of the not part of the Imperial Guard no more. Not after things went bad on Comlar. Funny, really. Ogrins kept fighting long after the little ones ran away. Held that hill for 3 days. Little men in spiky armor charged us again and again. We broke them and threw them onto the rocks. 3 days we held alone. But there were no medals, no food, only big, angry words.
Okay, so your character personality affects how your character responds to others' characters and events. Okay, so there are going to be events you can do with the group. Let's see what Bully is.
If you want to win, you send for the biggest, meanest, and angriest you've got. That's me. Not these runts. They can't hold a proper gun. Can't hold a proper knife. Scream in pain all the time. Or just because it's fun. Or because they're bold. Idiots. Not good enough. Not gonna win. Not without me. Everyone agrees. Everyone I talk to, anyways. And people like talking to me. if they know what's good for them.
He sounds like a weird Bane-like character. Sort of like if he just pitched it up and gave it like a British accent, he'd be like, if you want to win, you must send the biggest, the meanest, the angriest. Like that.
Not sure how I got here. Never am. Don't much care, long as I know who to crump. That's what Ogren's are for. Fight for Emperor, die for Emperor. Good life, long as you're strong. And there's no one stronger than me. Shame about me boss. Tried to save him, couldn't. Didn't. Won't let it happen again. Inquisitor says we got to protect this world. So that's what I'm gonna do. Make Emperor proud. Keep me mates alive. Gonna be a good time.
Okay, I take the bet. This guy sounds more like Bane. And, you know, maybe he's good. He lives in a gray area, like he couldn't save, or maybe he didn't save, you never know. I think we're going with this guy. This is the personality we want. Alright, so what did you go to jail for? Because remember, we're all convicts. I just like the outfits. What? Look at that. I wear this on a Tuesday. What is this? Alright, so insubordination, real or implied. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that only because real or implied. It doesn't necessarily mean I did the wrong thing. They just think I did and they're scared of me. Okay, so I think we're going to make our name Brickhouse. Let's see if anybody took that one. They did not.
Oh, welcome to the Psychonium, little one. Let's make a soldier of you.
Wow, your character actually stands up higher. Like I played the other one and I was eye level with these guys. This is awesome. So and it makes you do this for every character. It doesn't take that long though. A heavy attack is rough. Oh, I gotta do a heavy chain. Okay, so one. Oop. Stop missing. One. One. Two. Because you're not getting up from that. There we go.
Each weapon has its own unique attacks and special attacks.
Okay, so this right here, that little ladybug thing at the bottom was telling you that's your left, the little toggle buttons on the left side of your mouse where your thumb is, where your thumb naturally rests. And that never works, like, especially for the gaming mouse that I have. So unless you have one of the older mouses that have that on there, you're gonna have to retoggle yours. And usually I make mine, let's see, key bindings, and it'll be, look for that weird little thing right here, and I'm going to make it Z. That works perfect for me. So now, there we go. Now sometimes you might, and even if you do have the regular forward and back side buttons, just keybind it again to those buttons just to be sure. Wow, I feel big. I feel
Pushing
good.
enemies is a very good way to avoid being overwhelmed. Push, push, push!
I think I'm enjoying playing this guy. Alright, so what is this? Aim and throw. That's the box of grenades that I liked. Did it work? Did it not work? Quick throw. I gotta hit them with it? Okay, so the grenades don't blow up. You just hit them with the whole thing. That's funny.
Your abilities are perfect for changing the tide of battle. Yes, yes, yes!
Look at that.
moving once the fighting starts. You'll be a harder target.
I like how it teaches you to dodge last. Toughness damage, just like your shield. Now the shield's broken. And the health damage.
You don't want to die, I assume? Take every chance you can to get your breath back.
Melee is going to replace my shield. Or my toughness gauge. Or I can stand near my mate. I like that. It's a pretty good idea right there. If you're in a group. Alright, there's more advanced training, but we're just going to leave that. I want to show you a mission. Okay, so as you can see here, failed to join server, and that happens a lot. But again, it's a closed beta. They're testing out their infrastructure, their server backend, and I've gotten to 2 matches. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get back in here with old Brickhouse. I got to see how this guy plays. I'm really liking just the way he stands head and shoulders above everyone else. There we go. Now I have all my settings maxed out. Especially when you turn on ray tracing, that really is sort of currently, I have not upgraded my drivers as recommended by NVIDIA, but that kind of tanks your frame rates. As you can see, it's kind of jittery. So I was thinking I was getting, last time I checked, was like maybe 40 to 60 frames per second with ray tracing on. With ray tracing off, I was getting around maybe close to 90, which is, this machine's got, 64 gigs of memory, RTX 3080, AMD 12 core, yada 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 type thing. All right, so let's this looks so good though. You could probably turn ray tracing off and still get just as much glory out of all of this. This still reminds me of Rock and Stone, but the game that shall not be named. And then this right here is kind of like that game also, that shall not be named, where you can pick which mission you want to do, and there's timers for those missions to be done. Like you see there. Okay, so what we want to do is we want a level 1 mission, and then it is, let's see, get it operating, whatever it takes. Okay, so we basically have to just start the smelter. I think I've done this one, and it's kind of irritating, but we're gonna do it.
To manufacture an HL1736. The primary smelter's been disabled and I want it functional.
This guy.
I want that smelter operating, and I don't care what you have to kill to make that happen. We badly need HL1736's Lehman Russ battle tanks on the front lines, so take no chances.
Alright, so here's my team. None of us have audio on.
A med station! How gratifying! No return if we continue!
I do have a weapon. It's more of a shotgun type thing. Nice, nice. I don't need the medipack. So let's but I need to get down there. I need to.
That's the elevator. Hit the console and get it moving.
I need to kill something. There we go. I guess I'm only going to be effective when it comes to like big groups of people. We need the supply element. Okay, here's where I'm going to shine. Maintain position. Because I'm just Swat them away. That psyker's blowing up their brains. Gotta protect my little people. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, help me, help me. The mutant bigger than I am. Thank you, they killed me. I like how I'm just basically one-shotting most of these guys and stunning them like crazy. It looks very hectic. All right, let's see. Stagger those guys. Can I jump? Oh, you're in the way, buddy. Can I jump? I can't get up there. My head's too big. Right, let's get on the elevator, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, come on. What are you guys doing?
Pilot is crazy, yes, but too crazy.
She's alright. We're not dead yet, so that's a bonus.
Thank you. That's very
Okay, we're all here. Let's go.
I'm sure.
Press the button.
They make best tanks here.
Atonement ore is harder, better, gooder. Am I saying that right? Do you understand?
Ah, they are still not when compared to a telekinetic shield.
So I might take the field of view and lower it back down. I feel like it's too narrow. Even though this way you should see more to the left and right, which I think you do. I don't know, it just looked weird to me. I should have left it and played a match with the field of view at default.
Any intel on the smelter's location?
This one's for Cadia.
There you go, guys.
Your dukes.
You need to purge the infestation. Look for demonic growths.
I know where one is. That looks creepy. Can I kill it? Okay, so his weapon, his shotgun is really kind of... they missed it. His shotgun is really kind of, like, underwhelming. Alright, that one's going.
Entering smelter superstructure. Look for a way down.
It looks good. Alright, so let's go here.
Oh look, we've made friends.
I got you, buddy. I think I hear a big guy coming. Yep. Where are you? Where are you? Biggin' the biggin'. Where you at? There you go. There you go. My psycho friend finished them off. This ogre, this guy's just kind of like slow. Would I go with this power cell? I'll pick it. Oh, you should let me get it, buddy.
Less pain.
Oh, heal up, heal up. Okay, let's go follow this guy. For what?
Explosive!
Covering fire!
Support fire on the psyker!
Feels like my guy moves so slow. Oh, he was taking the thing all the way on the wrong side. I'm gonna guard this. Whoa, whoa. Are we supposed to go down there? I was trying to guard down here. Look at this. Just looks so good. Might be a cycle. They're just popping people's heads from left and right. Oh, look, I see people. And the cycler's got that one. There you go, friend. I mean, the cycler got this.
Stop me!
Oh, that guy shot me pretty hard. I thought he was coming from behind me. So much chaos on the screen.
Ratlings! The best murderers and sniper weapons I've seen!
They are too small for meal. Not even snack, really.
People speculate on the morals of Ratlings. Surely their loyalty should be enough.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can get access to smelter control through the assembly line.
Alright, so I need to get to smelter control. Let's get down here and...
Grenade!
I don't need grenades.
Sir, I have ammo, sir! Barrel's gonna boom!
The barrel's gonna boom, baby. Just keep strafing. Whoa, whoa.
Veteran, attend! Ammo for you!
Don't need ammo.
If you think the heretics' words are bad, you should hear their thoughts.
Don't want to hear them. Oh, you! No talk!
That looks cool. Look at that, man. It's just so... I hope you guys aren't falling.
Comes next, you'll do better as a group.
Alright, am I supposed to go that way? Oh, I think we are. I said, don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going, but... Oh, do we have to hold?
Hound approaches!
I got you. Oh, nice. We missed the wave. Gotcha. Oh, hey. How you gonna get me and throw me back in there like that? Really confident to say they would not have made it without me.
Burning our glutton rations today.
Yep. What can I say except you're welcome? 'Cause you almost got your butt hurt. Okay, I see where we need to go. It's over there. Can we cross? Okay, we can't cross this way.
Right in the nose.
Okay, so is there still a switch over there? Or no, there isn't. Okay. Let's follow the group. I thought I saw a switch over there earlier.
78. The body dies. Assault force!
That thing looks amazing.
Headshots is best shots.
Let me get my gun out. I haven't fired enough yet. One shot stuff is boring though.
Tell me what a mutant is again.
I am a mutant brute, though it is uncouth to say so. So is the Morning Star's navigator. We are touched by the Empyrean.
Only good mutants.
Smelter sighted. Move in and let's get this done.
Ruin my dialogue. But I see how your backstory and different characters make your dialogue different. Alright, we're in the foundry.
Hey, ammo!
I don't need ammo because I'm not going to use it.
See a way back.
Healing! A timely discovery!
You better get your heels on. Alright, I'm ready. I got my special ready.
If I got to work, so should stupid machine.
Oh, a little breakage there in the texture. Oh, it fixed itself.
Infestation sighted. You know what to do.
I'm going to stop you guys from getting it in the rear. Buddy. There we go.
You've killed one, now find the rest.
This is for the taste!
Got more demonic growths.
Alright, so let's see where this guy is. Sometimes these little
Breaching the Empyrean!
good thing there's no friendly fire. Did we kill that one? We did. We killed that one.
I trust you can all see that.
It's just hard to see all these little people. They're so tiny.
One last target. Get him done.
That's my guy. Oh, those guys blow up. I got you. Keep you off my boys. He just slapped that guy. That's funny.
Good work. A simple restart and we're good to go.
I must wake the machine spirit. It's such a Warhammer phrase.
You're nearly done.
Getting some healing up.
What it is to be popular.
There's gonna be like a okay, they already got him. Okay. It's gonna be a get to the drop zone type part here in a second.
Stand by! Reloading! Reaching into the wall!
My sibling has the only freedom my kind can know.
Try to stop me!
Stand by for a second!
Keep at his ears! Keep nothing!
Turn it down! Try zero!
Heard somebody yell something. Oh, Anya's down. Coming, Anya.
Striker! You need to pull it together!
Nicely done. Good luck
Alright, so
protecting
now
yourself.
Temperature rising! Time to
let's
withdraw!
get to the extractions.
Drop, you sanctioned!
I don't know if we're getting more points for this, but it's so much fun smacking these guys. This is the attraction point. What are y'all doing? I feel like
Hot job now! Enemy assault! Stand your ground! That's a kill!
what are you doing, Sevilla? Let's go. Let's get in here. Let's end this mission. I have to use my gun. Look how wide that door is. That's my spread pattern. Watch this. They keep. Oh, that's amazing. It is almost the whole span of that door.
Easy as breakfast!
There we go.
Lucky shots. Oh, that's all.
We're in getting here. Nice.
I'm sensing.
And then you're going to wash, rinse, repeat. Ooh, we got a new melee weapon. Got money. Then you go back into the mission room, the mission briefing area. So there we go. Now we're back here. Mr. Gibbs. Gibby Gibson. Gibby Gibbs. But yeah, these characters right, these guys right here, you need these big guys on your team. I feel like I should just play this guy. He's going to be like the equivalent of the healer because he clears out some mobs when they get on you. Look at that. Look at those graphics. Look at that light simulation on clothed skin because the light's not real. Alright, so there we go. So hopefully that gives you a good feel for the game and makes you decide whether or not you want to invest a little bit of time and money into this. The open beta, or excuse me, closed beta, goes from today until the 16th of October. And if it's after that, you're going to wait till November 30th to play. And that's too long. So I'm looking forward to this game. And if you guys catch me on when you start playing it, send me a friend request. I'm more than happy to team up with you. All right, guys. Catch you later.